So we are back again with class 6 fraction chapter. The topic of today would be comparison of fractions. So like if you have to compare two fractions, you have these two fractions and you have to compare which fraction is greater than the other, then there is a simple method. You just have to cross multiply. Cross multiply means with one of the denominator you have to multiply the numerator of the other fraction. Likewise again you have to multiply the denominator of the other fraction to the numerator of other fraction. So if I multiply 3 with 6 I will get 18 here, and if I multiply 8 with 5 I will get 40 here. So 40 is greater than 18. So that means my 5 by 6 fraction is greater than 3 by 8. It's as simple as that. So first what you have to do is you have to cross multiply both the fractions, and whichever value you will get the highest one, that fraction will be the greatest of the two. Okay, so I take another example. Let's suppose I have 6 by 7 and 4 by 5. What we do? We first have to cross multiply. If I multiply 5 with 6 and 4 with 7 here, I will get 30 here and 28 here. Which is greater? 30 is greater, and 30 comes from this fraction. So this 6 by 7 would be greater than 4 by 5. Very simple. So when we have to compare two fractions, we generally use this method. Okay, but when we have to compare more than two fractions, then we don't use this method. We have another method for that. Now I am discussing that method with you. This earlier method is only for the fractions which are, if the fractions are 2 in numbers, then we can compare it by cross multiplying them with each other. Like suppose if I have 5 by 12, 3 by 4 and 7 by 6. If we have to compare these three fractions, then what we do? We have to convert all these fractions into like fractions. What are these like fractions? Like fractions means this denominator would be same for all the fractions. How we can make these three denominators same number? We have to take the LCM of these three numbers. So if we take LCM of these numbers, we have to factorize these three numbers. Okay, so LCM would be 2 into 2 4, 4 into 3 12. So what we have to do is we have to convert all the denominators with this value. How we do this? In the first fraction we already have 12, so there is no need of changing this fraction's denominator number. We have to change the denominator of the second number, which is 4. So what should we multiply 4 to get 12? We have to multiply 3. And because we had multiplied 3 in denominator, we also have to multiply 3 in the numerator. Similarly, in the third number, we have to convert the denominator as 12. So for converting it to 12, we have to multiply 6 with 2. And we also have to multiply with 2 in the numerator. So now our number would become 5 by 12, 9 by 12, 14 by 12. When we had make all the fractions as like fraction, it is very easy to compare it now. We just have to compare the numerator part, which is the biggest one. This one is the biggest one. This number has come from 7 by 6. Okay, so 7 by 6 is the biggest number, biggest fraction. Second one is this one, which come from 3 by 4. So second number would be 3 by 4, and the third one would be 5 by 12. So this would be the series of numbers in descending order. Okay, so this is the highest one. So in this way we can compare all the fractions which are more than 2 in numbers. The method is we have to convert all the denominator part with the same number, which is the LCM of the numbers which are in denominator, which is known as like fractions. Like fractions are those fractions which have denominator numbers as same. Okay. What are like fractions? Like fractions are having all the denominator numbers as same. 6 by 4, 5 by 4, 7 by 4. All these numbers which are having the same denominator are known as like fractions. So whenever we have to add any number, add any fractional number, subtract any fractional number, we have to convert the fraction into a like fraction first, then we have to add those numbers or subtract those numbers. So I hope you have understood how to compare the fraction number. So we will come back again with some other methods of fractions in the next class. Till then, bye bye.